Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Edoggz Reviews. Today I will be reviewing the Transformers Rise of the Beast Studio Series number 98 Voyager class Cheetor. Let me take you on a spin around the box, show you what the packaging looks like, and then we'll move on to the figure itself. So this is what the packaging looks like, and yes, that is the price. I did not buy it at a Target or Walmart. Instead, it was purchased at a mom and pop store, which is a little bit harder for them to get, let's say that. And on this side of the box, we have Cheetor with his two weapons there. We have this on the back, which we have the robot mode there. We have the weapon. It takes 24 steps to get him in this Cheetor mode. We have this piece of scenery from the movie. On this side of the box, it says Studio Series 98, Voyager class on the bottom. We have Cheetor in the middle there with his eyes glowing. On the top of the box, we have Transformers Rise of the Beast there. On the bottom of the box is just barcodes and some information. And pretty much that is it. A little bit of bio, if you will. Cheetor is a speedy maximal both in mind and in body. Athletic and graceful, despite being the size of a small truck. Cheetor can run faster than most of his enemies can process. This speed is indeed his greatest strength, but it is also his most substantial weakness. Cheetor's agility breeds overconfidence, and he occasionally is too quick to act without considering the potential repercussions of his actions. Even still, he is a reliable maximal warrior who provides invaluable assistance in war against the Terracons. So that's where that. We bring on the stage. This is the jungle stage. Let's move that to the side. If you've seen the movie, you know where it's placed at. And it's nice. Normally I keep these in the box. And you can put your figure on your stage. Throw them in any pose you want. Who cares, right? For me, it's just the A stance. So let's move that out of the way. In the box, you get a pair of accessories. You get these two weapons here. They're really nice. They're bronze and silver to match the figure, and we'll look at that right now. So this is what the figure looks like. Let me just tone that down a little bit. This is what the figure looks like. As you can see, they're using the brown and silver combination to make this pop. We have some machine work in the shoulders and the arms. And this is what it looks like from the side. This is what it looks like from the back. This is what it looks like from the side. And let's do a close-up of his face. Now, the face, I'm going to say that I'm not really liking the mouthpiece. It's throwing me off a little bit, but that's what they went with, so it's okay, you know, it's all right. We have green eyes there, or lime green eyes, or right there. And it does come with some accessories, like I mentioned. We're going to do some articulation first, right? So we can spin this around like so. Very easy, not a problem. We can lift the shoulder up by itself if you want to, and you can bring this out like that. We have bicep swivel there, right? We have, you know, a normal 90-degree elbow there. 306 degrees on the hand, which is very nice. Bring this up on the leg like so. We can bring it down on the knee. Is it a high knee? Yes, it is a high knee. We bring this out on the thigh, and that's good to go. It has swivel down here in the ankle, but that is for the transformation. Other side of the leg, we can only go back that far, but if you want to move this panel, you can get a little farther, but this piece will bump into this area right here. And you can bring this out, and that's about it. Outward movement on that, about that far. There's no swivel at the hip for the legs. Now, to have waist articulation, you have to unlock this piece or it will not turn, but you can turn this around if you so desire. And that's about it for that. All right. Let's talk about weapons, shall we? Just get him to stand. Right. So you have these two weapons, and on the inside it's shaped in a certain way, so you gotta find it, plug it together, and it will hold. And going by the pictures, you can put one there, and you can put one there, and you can have this any way you want. So I'm gonna try to do my best to pose it as the picture on this side here. I hope you can see it. It is out of focus, but I'm trying to focus on the figure in the front. So it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something like that, maybe something like that. Maybe turn the head a little, right? Maybe turn that way, maybe. Now we got this other side, and we could leave it there. That kind of looks right. Let's bend at the elbow. Let's see. Right, you bring this out. You got to turn. Let's see, something like that. Right. You can bring this back panel up because you need to turn it. You need. Right. So it's going to look something like this. Put them on the stage like that. It's not perfect, but that's what I got. You know, just bring up the camera just a little bit for the stage. Okay. But that's what I got. So you can have them turn like this if you need to. Maybe you can bring this leg up just a little bit more. You know, something like that. Right. Now let's say you want to combine this into a staff. It's very easy. Now you can put the staff any hand you want. So you pop this in the bottom, going by the pictures, and you pop this in the top. And again, let's bring in the stage. All right, let's bring this up a little bit, and you can have that. Like, let's say he's pulling it from behind his back. Let's say something like that. Okay, so that stage is not working. All right. So you need to fix this. All right, so you have it from behind his back. Let's see if we can do it again. Let's see if we can pop it on to here. Let's see if it's gonna hold it. Yep, it's gonna hold it. Right, so you have that, or you can have it in the front. Turn the wrist. Have him look the other way. Kind of deal. And you can have something like that. I'm not good at posing. You can do whatever you want. Right. Now transformation takes about 24 steps. So we need to unplug this because this is going to get in the way. And what I like to do is focus on the top first, and then we work our way down to the bottom. Right. The first thing I want to do is take the head, which is on the ball joint. I forgot to mention that. It's on the ball joint. You can move up and down like that. You know, he's listening to music, something like that. So you can turn at the head, and you can just pull out like that, and you flip the head inside of this chest cavity, and you can leave it there. You take your thumb, put it here, and you try to get into this little crease that's back here. You pull this out. Now, when you do so, all of this stuff is going to move, so that's not a problem. You take the cheetah head here, bring this out like that, and you're going to see two tabs, two slots, and you just pop this back in. Right, you go underneath here, you pop up the throat area, one click, and you're good to go. You take this piece, pop it in, and you're good to go. Turn that shoulder here, turn that shoulder there, like that. Now, originally, I thought this area was the slot in which to plug this in together, because you have this piece right here that pops out. Right, and you can see it moves in and out. So this will be the robot mode, out will be the Cheetor mode, and this will plug into the outer shoulder not the inner shoulder. So you want to take this over, bring this over like that. Find it, you got to find it, plug it in. Take the shoulder, bring it in, find it, plug it in. Right? Now we just got to fix the arms, make sure that the spots are facing forward towards you, and that's good to go. The hands, you turn in backwards, you lift up the paw. Turn backwards, lift up the paw, and those are good to go. Right? Bring up the tail and this back piece. You want to turn the legs down like that. Turn the legs down. Now, you want to turn at the lower leg. Turn that around like that. And you turn it around like that. Now you focus on the knee and the lower shin. You want to pop this open and you want to bring it up and you want to peg it into this square, and there's a peg inside of there. So you just want to peg those two together. Right? Same thing on the opposite side. You want to get in here in the knee. Kind of wiggle this open. Like that. Now you're going to have these two openings. And what you can do, take the lower leg and you want to bring it back to hide that. Same thing on the opposite side. Take the lower leg and you hide that. Take this piece right here, and it's gonna, you want to bring it forward. So bring it forward like that. You want to tilt the feet like so. Opposite side, same thing. Just want to bring this piece right here back. Let's just say forward. I keep saying back. Right. And just want to manage the feet. Now you have these gray pieces right here, which is the robot feet. You just flip those up into place. Right. You take this piece right here, you bring it down, and it plugs into this port back here. It's not a solid connection, it just kind of just plugs in there. And you bring this tail back, right? You're almost home, almost home. Now, this next piece right here is optional. You can leave it like this if you like this look of the Cheetor. If you want to follow the instructions, you flip this back, and it leaves an opening on this side. Right, same thing on that side, and that's about it. So this is what Cheetor looks like in his robot mode from this side. Here it is from the front, same green eyes as the robot mode. From this side, we have the top, and then we have the bottom. So the only thing you can really make out here is the hands. And I mean the chest, you could probably get away with the chest, maybe a little bit, tiny bit, and that's about it. You know, you have storage for these weapons. You can pop this on if you want. And there you have it. Now let's go into articulation. Now the shoulders are locked into place. You cannot move those. But you can move these right here, right? You can get that all the way up there. You still have that swivel there, right? The paw has 360 degrees, so you can do that. You have this movement here. I mean, you have this movement right here, so you can do whatever you want with the front legs, pretty much. Rear legs, not too much, right? So if this was, let's say if this was like a clasp or something, or a friction clip, and it locked into place, you wouldn't have anything to move. This wouldn't move, the thigh wouldn't move, nothing. You only have movement down here. That shouldn't have come apart, but it did. All right, let me just fix that up. right? And you only have movement down here, right here, and then you have the foot section that also moves. So you have to figure out how you plan to have this displayed, right? As for the tail, you can have it up like that. You can use this gray piece along with it. You can have it higher if you need to. So we're going to bring it in our stage to do some comparisons and stuff. So hold on for a second. Alright, now another thing I forgot to mention, the head is on a swivel, so you can turn this all the way around. I'm not sure why you would do that, but you can turn it that way if you want. You can turn it this way if you need to. The mouth does open, you know, let's not forget that. You have that right there. So we're going to leave it gapped open like that. So we're going to do our first comparison, right? So we're going to do it this way. I think it's best. The best one will be Tigertron, and that is because the hands are actually hitting in the hands and the arms are hitting in the chest, and he is also a Voyager class. The pluses for this figure is that the forward legs can move, where this one's locked into place. The minuses, the head does not rotate from side to side, does not move up and down, nor does this one doesn't move up and down. The rear legs, you still have movement, you know, just same there. All right, let's move that down. The paws are the same, you know. Right, the storage is on the bottom. That may not be a good look for you. You may put this in your accessory bag or a box or something. All right. The tail is locked into place. You cannot move it on Tigertron. So let's get this one out of the way. Let's bring in Bumblebee, Buzzworthy Bumblebee Cheetor. This one wins because the hands are right there. You can completely see them right there, right? Does the head move on this one? No, the head does not move on this one. It kind of says it does, but it doesn't. But yeah, so you have that scaling right there, and this is a deluxe. Right? Let's bring in Kingdom Cheetor. So this one does a good job of hiding the hands and the back, and it's the same as all the other figures. Still have this movement in the front legs. The head does not rotate, but the mouth still moves, so you at least have that, right? So you have that scale right there, and you have that scale right there. Let's do two more to go. Here is the deluxe class DX9 Ravage. This is the exclusive. This is built on Beast Wars Transmetal Cheetor, and this is a repaint, remode, or rebuild, if you will. And the minuses on this is the arms do not have a place to go, which is a shame. Everything else, you know, you got the front and back legs that still work. The tail plugs in, you know, what can you do? The head does not rotate, but it does move up and down. You can move it up and down on the neck if you want to. You can move it down on the head. You know, that's a thing there. Right? So you have that scaling there. And let's move it that way. Right, and we're gonna do one more, just one more. Let's bring in Masterpiece Sunstreaker, and the only reason why he's here is because the real life speed of a cheetah, I should say. Now, the top speed of a cheetah is about 75 miles an hour. It can do that within 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. Now for a Lamborghini Countach LP500S, you can do it within 4 to 5 seconds, just to narrow it down. And plus you have the weight difference. The weight difference is going to be different. I don't know the weight of this robot here. I'll have to figure that out later. But the weight of this will be something like 3,300 pounds, right? So you have that going for it. But at that speed, that's incredible. So, all right, so you have that comparison. Yeah, why is it out of focus? All right. Now we're going to transform us back into the robot mode. All right, we're going to unplug this, unplug that. We're going to bring this up. And we're going to focus on the legs first. So we're going to bring this part of the leg down. We're going to take the foot, bring it back. We're going to take the robot foot, bring that down, like so. We're going to take the knee / shin. We're going to unplug and bring it down. And it's going to lock into place. Right? So you got to bring this back. Make sure that locks into place. Right? Same thing on this side. Let me rotate that so you can see what I'm doing. So you bring down this piece. Bring up, or should I say bring back that piece. Make sure that's straightened. Take the knee and the shin, bring this down, and it should plug into this port right there. Click that together. Right. Next, you want to just turn them around so the knees face forward, like that. Straighten them like that. Now we're going to keep this up because it's going to get in the way. All right, so all you have to do up here is unplug stuff. So you just unplug this from the side, unplug it from this side. All right. Okay, so we're going to bring the arms out so we can focus. All right, so now we have to orientate this forward. Make sure that the spots are facing you. You want to turn the wrist so it looks correct. You take this panel here and you want to flip it back to where you found it, like that. Right, same thing on this side. Bring this down. You want to turn the bicep, make sure this is facing you, these spots. You turn the wrist, and you take this panel here, you flip it this way. Right, bring that down. You flip this back like that. You want to take this entire head, you want to flip this in like that, like so. Make sure it is in here. Take the front part, flip this open, take the head, bring this out. You turn it around. All right. You pop this in, like so. Take the front, pop that. And you take this back panel. You want to bring up the tail like that. And that's it for that. Now, if you want the storage for the weapons, you can do that here. Plug in. Right, so you have that for weapon storage if you want it in robot mode. Right, and you can use his claws as for weapons, but we're not going to do that. We're going to put it in the staff mode and leave it in his hands. So we're gonna take this one here, pop this one here. Right, and there you have him back in his robot mode. So, and again, you can play with these shoulders if you want. really nice. Right, so we're gonna bring in the other figures. I'm gonna put that box there. We want to change this. Let's change that to here so he will stop falling over. Let's bring in Buzz Buddy, Bumblebee, Cheetor. Let's bring in Kingdom, Cheetor. And for that, I think this will be the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I do respond to them. I do have some more stuff coming in, by the way. In fact, I'm going to be doing a few. So thank you for watching, and I'm going to see you in the next time. Thank you.